Oh my god, I am so sad and lonely. My favorite club has kicked me. I have no friends and 4 finals to study for. What could I do?
I want you to join Powerlifting Club. Find us on Clubhub.
Wow, I feel revitalized. I have found a club and friends with similar interests.
Thanks, Clubhub!
Introducing Clubhub, the best way to find clubs at UCLA. These are some of our Bruin-tastic features.
So this is our homepage, and on our homepage we'll be able to redirect ourselves to many of our other features. So first we have our date, a login, we have our logo, and then a search bar where we're able to search for any clubs directly from the homepage. We can redirect ourselves to any recent news and events, clubs that you're in, as well as a page to explore for other clubs. And then down here we have some of the most recent events for across all clubs.
The main part of the homepage is the search bar. So this is where users can look for clubs that they're interested in. So say if they want to join the chess club, they can search chess, press enter, and this will pull up the chess club, which will show its rating. If that's not what they wanted, they can search for something else like ACM. And this will also be pulled up. The search bar also supports typos, so if they mistype chess, say with an extra letter, it will still show up.
To get the full functionality of our web app, users can choose to log into their Google accounts at any point. They can click sign in with Google, and then select the account they'd like to use. Our web app will, however, not accept any domains that aren't registered under the .ucla.edu domain, because this is a UCLA-centric app. On their profile page, a user can view the clubs that they're part of. They can look at reviews they've left on certain clubs and what they've rated them. And they can use other features. A user can use the settings button to change their name in our database, the major they're currently studying, and the year they are at UCLA. The Create Club button allows users to create their own clubs and add these to the database. Simply click the button, decide on a name for your club, and click Submit. The club will be added to the database and you will automatically be added to the club. You will also automatically be the club's president, which means you have control to manage the club. The Sign Out button allows users to sign out of their account.
Another component of our app is the news feature. So club presidents can add news items to their clubs to advertise meetings or socials that might be going on. 3 of these will show up on the homepage, but to see the rest of them, users can click on Recent News, and this will take them to the news page. This page can also be accessed with the Recent News tab on the taskbar. But here, all of the different events going on with the different clubs will be displayed, and whatever the user is interested in, they can click on. And then more information will be displayed, and they can like the news item if they're interested in it.
So this is our Explore Clubs page, and it just lists all the clubs that we have stored in our database, as well as listing the average rating for the club. So users will be able to go through and then look for clubs, and then be able to click on a club, and it will be redirected to the club's page.
When a user clicks on a club card, they are brought to the individual club page. As we can see, a custom URL is generated for each club. On the club page, we can get all the general information about a club, such as their contact info, the club's population, their meeting time, their meeting location, a website if provided, as well as recent news events and reviews left on the club. The club's rating is calculated based on an average of the reviews, and each club has its own information, which it can display. Members of a club also have the ability to anonymously review a club. They can do this by selecting a rating they would like to give a club, writing a comment, and then clicking submit. The page will refresh and the review will automatically be updated to our database. It will be visible to anyone viewing the club page. On top of this, the review will be viewable in the user's profile page, where they can see the review stored right here. There is one final feature that is accessible in the clubs menu. This pertains to the fact that some people are club presidents. These presidents have access to manage a club and change its settings.
Since I just created the soccer club, I can now manage it as I am now the president. Let's go ahead and click the Manage Club button. I can see a couple of options. Let's start with information. Here you can change different things about the club, such as its name, logo, location, etc. Let's go ahead and just do a few. So let's go ahead and give it a new logo. And let's say 6 to 8 p.m. Once you submit, you should now see a couple of updates. You see the new logo and new time. We can also add a few tags. Let's say sports. To add it, it'll be added as a tag. And you can also remove it by clicking this X button. Let's go back, and let's now go ahead and look at photos. We can manage a couple of the soccer club photos if you would like by simply adding a new URL and adding the photo. And if you like to delete it, you can go ahead and press the delete button. Let's go back again. Let's go ahead and now look at the news. This is where you can start adding some of your soccer club's events. For example, we can give it a title such as soccer game, give it an image URL, give it a caption, and put in some info. Go ahead and add the event, and once you do, you can now see this event. And if you want to delete it, you can also press the delete button. And if you want to no longer have this club, you want to disband it, go ahead and click disband. If you look at your club page, you no longer have that club.
Thank you for taking your time to learn about ClubHub. UCLA clubs made easy.